What's up everybody, my name's Cap, the Everyday Gamer, and I'm bringing you video 2 in my Minecraft Basics for the Xbox 360 version. Just kind of talking to you about some of the very basics of the game for all the new people out there, kind of help you learn how to get acclimated to the game. In the first video, I talked about all seeds for generating worlds and tools. In this video, I'm going to talk about more or less survival options there. The first thing I'm going to talk about is armor. Now, the best way to get armor when you're first starting off is to collect leather from cows like this. Just because they're walking around everywhere. And it takes a little while to get enough leather to actually build it up because there's, 4 different pieces of armor. You got, helmet, chest plate, pants, and shoes. So let's see if this cow gives us anything here. Now, in early versions of the game like this right here, there's not a whole lot of variance between the Xbox version and the PC version when it comes to armor. It's all the basic same. And since the Xbox version does not have a food bar, you're reliant basically just on how long you can survive on your own little health. And so you have to kind of rely on armor. Get the last little bit of leather I have here. Got 6 pieces. Okay, when you're crafting armor, basically, you get to this armor section here. You can see you got helmets, a tunic, pants, and boots. And just like with your tools, you have the option to create it in various different kinds of elements here. You got leather, which you get from the cows, and it'll tell you, this is the pattern in which you put it into the crafting table to actually make it there. So you got helmet, tunic, pants, and shoes. And you can make them in iron, so if you get enough iron ore, you can make them in diamond, which is the best you're going to get. And of course, if you want to go for the bling, you can do gold. But, as with weapons, gold doesn't have that much armor durability, and so you won't be able to take as much damage. Gold is, of course, the goal, I guess, for you. You can see in here, this is what a full set of iron armor actually looks like here. It looks like kind of like a doofus, but, regardless, that's what it actually looks like. The second main part of survival, basically, is food. Now, in the Xbox version of the game, there was a lot of things food-wise that's not in the game here. You're very limited. So the basic food source that you'll come across more often than anything is pork from killing pigs. Slice them up and come back here. Maybe you'll drop one. Okay. You get 1 uncooked pork chop here. It's a raw pork chop. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2. Now, a raw pork chop in the Xbox version of it recovers about 1.5 hearts, and that's it. So it's always better to try and cook them than to try and just eat them raw. But I guess if you're, fleeing for your life and you're in a pinch and you don't have any other options, then yeah, consuming a raw pork chop is best. So in order to be able to make your pork usable, you want to put it into your furnace, basically, and cook it. And it'll give you a cooked pork chop here, which actually will restore, I think, 3 hearts. I cannot remember, it's been a while, and they changed how much it actually gives you after a certain point. So poof, you got a cooked pork chop. Your other main options for getting food is bread, which I'll show you in just a second here. You use a hoe after you've planted some seeds on some dirt and you've got it nice and fertilized. You'll see when it kind of turns this golden brown color, you can click it and it will drop wheat for you. Now, once you actually have 3 pieces of wheat, which you can do, go over to your food, and you'll see that you just need 3 pieces of wheat in a straight row, whether it's top, middle, or bottom, and it'll give you a piece of bread. Now, I don't remember exactly how much health you get back for eating bread, but it's nice to carry some with you. I think it gives you 2 to 2.5 pieces. Another very easy way to go about getting some food to replenish your life, basically, is to fish. Once you've made it so that you have 2 pieces of string, whether you found it in a chest, in a dungeon, or you got it from killing a spider, you can make a fishing pole. Just like that. And with a fishing pole, just like it, sounds like it, you can catch some fish. Now, when a raw fish is caught, I think it kind of works just like raw pork does. So basically, in order to be able to catch fish, you just jump up here and cast your line out into the water. You'll see the little bobber float up onto the surface there, and you basically just have to do like normal fishing. You sit here and wait for it to go under. You see it go under, and you hit the left trigger real fast, and if you're fast enough, you'll see a fish shoot straight towards you, just like that. Did I catch it? Yes, I did. There it is. 1 raw fish. And just like with raw pork chop, you can come over, throw it in your little furnace here, and cook it to turn it into actual real food. The only other way to get food in Minecraft, the Xbox version right now, is you can make cake. But I personally have never made it just because it's such a pain in the butt. You got to use a bucket to get milk from cows, you got to get sugar from sugar cane, and you got to have some wheat, I think, and then place it in the right order in the crafting table. Let's just see if it shows up in here. Yeah. Okay, so you got to have 3 buckets of milk, 2 things of sugar, an egg, and 3 pieces of wheat. So you can see it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Now you can get a cookie too if you happen to find some cocoa beans, which, and back in this version of it, the only way you ever found cocoa beans was in like a dungeon treasure chest, like around a mob spawner. They're really rare, but you can see that 1 cocoa beans and 2 pieces of wheat gave you 8 cookies, so it was kind of nice. And with the cake, it actually counts for 6 pieces of food. Now you can make just basic sugar, but it doesn't actually use anything for food wise, so you would need it for this. And you can make mushroom stew. I'll show you something real quick here. If you use, where's it at? It's got to be under tools. Let's see, maybe it's down here. Okay, 3 pieces of wood like this, and you get a bowl. And with a bowl, you can get a red mushroom and a regular mushroom, put it in there in basically any order, and it gives you a bowl of mushroom stew that you can carry with you and consume it. And it'll actually give you some health back too. But you can see with stew, the cookie, and the cake, it actually takes a little while to find all the necessary ingredients there, especially cake. I mean, there's lots of ways to go about getting it, but it just takes a while to grind through and get that much milk and, you know, sugar and an egg and all that other stuff. So anyway, that's the basics on, you know, normal survival in Minecraft from the Xbox 360 edition. Show you how to make some armor so that you can take some more damage without having to worry about dying, and showed you how to make the different kinds of food sources so you can maintain your health. Because until the adventure update, like 1.8 and higher, actually makes it to Xbox, you don't have a food bar, so your life doesn't regenerate on its own. And armor is the only thing to keep you from dying quickly. Basically helps you with falls and attack damage. And food replenishes your heart meter, and that's basically it. So anyway, I'm hoping this video is useful to you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. You know, if you missed the first one, go back and check it out. I know this is not going to be new to anybody that's been playing it for a while, especially those who've come over from the PC version. But, you know, with over 1 million people buying Minecraft on the Xbox edition, I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't know what they're doing, and hopefully this will help you out. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know. You know, appreciate all the love and support. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later.